Hello. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. I gotta remember to bring the energy like I didn't just sit down, barely made it to when the music stops. Where the fuck am I? Here I am, down here in the corner. You guys see me? Hello. What's up, guys? It's Dark Match Steve here. I'm a little bit out of breath. Fuck yeah. Let's get these Eagles out of here. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly right the fuck off of my stream. What the hell kind of angle is this? What the fuck? We need more skeleton, less spider webs, less hat, more cute-ass twink. That's me. Dark Match Steve. What's up, guys? I'm your little slut for the evening. Dark Match Steve here. Barely made it into my fucking chair. How's it going? Let me get over to the chat. Oh, guys, the fucking chat just turns me into a little hussy. What's up, Fat Pig? Sweet cheeks. They're sweet as candy, Fat Pig. These cheeks I got over here. When I take a nap, the ants come and start biting these cheeks because they're sweet as sugar. What's up? Promo code Lummy Lover pulling a Clem on us. Guess why I'm late, guys? Guess why I'm late? Well, you know, Spectrum gave me equipment that once in a while you just have to unplug it and plug it back in, or else it won't work. I was taking a shower 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Yeah, I was barely going to be on time getting on here. And I'm listening to Kit Boga. I'm not watching, but I have my laptop in the bathroom playing Kit Boga fucking with some scammers. I really love that shit. And if y'all remember, it's only normally they stop calling by like 7 something. So I almost never take scam calls on the stream because I start at 8 p.m. ET. But I get scam calls all fucking day. I like it to some extent. I mean, yeah, there's sometimes I got my hands full. I'm like, these fucking Habibis, but yeah, I get a lot of scam calls. I love just like doing characters and fucking with them. It's just, I enjoy it, and Kit Boga is my inspiration for that a little bit. So I was listening to Kit Boga fuck with some scammers, and then it just stopped playing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I peek out from the curtain, and it's just a big, I got the circle going like there's no connection. I'm like, oh, that's good. Right before I'm supposed to stream, I lose internet. So I get out of the shower. Sure enough, all the icons, everything's telling me I have no internet connection. Had to just go unplug it and plug it back in. But that takes like 5 minutes for it to get back. Really like 3. I left it unplugged for a minute, and it took like 2 minutes to fully connect. So that's why I'm late. Promo code. Thank you for pointing it out, though. I do appreciate it. Adam Wiley over on the Twitter. What's up, bro? How's it going? Airplane Willie. The man himself. Yes, I finally got on here. Yay. Um, fucking DMS, that storm out in the Gulf now is like 80% chance of formation, and the models I saw pretty much were just north south or directly of Tampa. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not taking any decorations down. They're up for good now. No, I've been waiting. I'm waiting for after this weekend. We'll see what happens to put I don't have like a lot of shit to put outside, but I kind of do. But the bats are staying up that I have on the back porch. I have my spider on the front porch. As long as that thing doesn't come in with 100-mile-an-hour winds, I'm leaving the spider up. It's put together pretty well, so it should be able to handle it. We'll see. Um, fucking I don't answer. What? Um, DMS claps cheeks. I do. We'll see if that happens tonight. I'm supposed to be going to hang out with my buddy that often lets me clap his cheeks. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm honestly I'm not doing well. My fucking shoulder's really fucked up, guys. I haven't worked out since Monday or something. No, Tuesday, right? I forget now. And my last workout was abs. Give me a fucking break. Wish it was bicep day the last day I worked out. Fucking abs. Give me a anyway. Yeah, guys, I just got into my fucking chair here. I like to be sitting and pulling up tabs and kind of getting ready the last 5 to 10 minutes before I get on. I'll ideally I'll sit here and pull up what tabs I need and get stuff. I actually put the tabs in order of what I need to go to and stuff, and I have certain spots for certain things up here and whatnot. Here we go with the burps. But yeah, I couldn't do that. Internet took a shit right before I got on stream. I was already barely going to make it on here on time, and then the internet went out. So yeah. Anyway, I hate sitting down last minute. Literally, I can hear the music playing from my headphones. They're sitting on the desk, but I have it loud enough that I can hear it, and I'm like putting coconut oil on my face and just like throwing a pair of jeans on. Not that you guys can see them, but anyway, that's how it is. Democrats are evil. What's up, dude? Good to see you here again. Seeing a lot of my regulars here in the chat. What's up? Thank you guys for taking part in the chat. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere else, I'm got a lot of people on the YouTube that's chiming in here. But yeah, if you're on Facebook or Twitter, I can see your chats. So I got them all in the same spot here. So come in, say what's up, make yourself comfortable, take your bra off, put your hair down. Tonight, we're just supposed to have a chill stream. Jack Mahogoff, what's up, dude? Have you ever performed the stranger gimmick where you sit on your hand until it's numb and beat off? No. Well, I haven't done that. No, I'm not like anytime I've my hand has gone numb, like my hand's gone numb from me laying on it or like leaning a certain way, and then but it always freaks me out. I don't know if I would be able to have a dead limb and be touching my dong with it. I think it would make me lose my boner, to be honest. That kind of whatever freaks me out. For a second, I always think like, oh God, it's not gonna ever come back. Not the boner, the sensation in my hand. Has anything ever crawled out of your toilet? Maybe my cat. I think maybe my cat jumped in my toilet once. My first kitten, Don, the orange one I have. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he jumped in the toilet, and I immediately took his ass to the bathtub and bathed him, and he scratched the fuck out of me. So I don't think that's what you're referring to. Are you talking about something crawling through your sewer system? No. I do have this weird memory, and it's one of those. You ever have those memories where you're like, you remember it for years and years and years, and then at one point you're thinking about it, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember this happening, and then but you're like, how does that make sense though? And you just kind of think, I have this memory of my grandfather. My grandfather, something about it must have been something about getting old and dealing with like pests and whatever. My grandpa used to do this all the time where he would like do weird stuff with a rat or a roach or something. Like if he had some pest in his house, I remember multiple times my grandpa would have a roach, a regular roach. They're fast, they can fly, whatever, and he would sweep it into a dustpan and throw it in his trash can. I'm just like, Grandpa, that thing's gonna be loose in probably 5 minutes. It's gonna be out of there, probably less. I saw him do that multiple times. And one other thing, though, I remember my grandpa catching a rat and it was still alive, and he like threw it in the toilet and tried to flush it. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but I swear to God that happened, and it doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those memories where you remember and you're just like, that can't be right. But I distinctly remember it, and it's one of those memories that's burned into my head. My grandpa flushing live rats down the toilet. I need to hit my bowl, guys. My arm hurts. I took Advil this morning, and I haven't since. My shoulder, it's doing better. Dude, the other night, my shoulder was hurting so fucking bad. Uh, it was almost unbearable. It was getting to that point where I just felt like I needed to chew on a broomstick or something. What am I doing here? Ah, yes. So tonight we're having a fun night, okay, guys? Um, Alex Stein, the man, the myth, the legend, the pimp, on a blimp. Here, let me bring this up.
It's the hardest conversation I have with patients. Telling them.
Oh, damn it! I got the audio coming from. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that real quick. Oh, Apple, why are you trying to do this to me? All right. So I truly have not seen any of this Alex Stein. What are you guys talking about? Would you clap MAGA patriot Scott Presler? Who was that? Was that the guy that was on Stein's show last night or the other night? That one guy that went into the Capitol? Airplane Willie, a friend almost had his arm amputated after it got scratched. Dude, what's fucked up is like right before my shoulder got hurt, I watched this video. It's not something I searched for, but it just came up on like Twitter. Had to be Twitter. I don't think Instagram would recommend this, but it was a guy falling from. You can't see where he falls from. In theory, it's a fucking balcony or some shit, and all you do is see him fall, and his arm. He like falls, and his arm catches on this fucking fence. It's like a big iron fence. I guess it has spikes on top. I don't really remember. I think it did, but it didn't even look like something that was really sharp. And he fell from however high up, that was high enough that when his arm hit, it just took his arm clean off. And I keep thinking every time I feel pain in my shoulder, I'm just like, ooh, shouldn't have watched that video. Yeah, I don't know who MAGA whoever is. Patriot Scott Presler. Yeah, my internet just took a shit too. He's back. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming back. Let's see here. Yeah, I clap cheeks. I don't care left or right, center. I don't care who you are. I'll clap them cheeks if they're nice cheeks. I'll clap the liberal out of a twink. Yeah, there's this guy, I'm not going to say his name, but there's this guy who it's a gay guy that kind of not flipped out on me, but I think they like unfriended me. I forget exactly what happened. It was somebody this gay guy that I was friends with, and he unfriended me over some Trump bullshit. You know, this was back like 2016, whatever. And I sent him this message. I was like, "You're what's wrong with this fucking country. We were cool, you know, whatever the fuck. We can't even have a difference of opinion, and you fucking unfriend me. Fuck you, da da da." And he apologized, and then later it turned out he was banging some like older gay guy. They're both above age. My friend, this guy is above age. He's like in his 30s or whatever, but he was banging some older gay guy that was conservative, and this guy like fucked the liberal out of him or something. It was so funny how he changed. He was like, "Oh no, I get it." Like a lot of the gay guys, they just lean towards being a Democrat because that's kind of how the social circles tend to sway, and they kind of don't question it. So, but it was interesting to see somebody do that. They unfriended me and then apologized and was banging some conservative gay guy that absolutely banged the liberal out of him. Snizook, what's up, bro? Hell yeah, glad it's the weekend. We're about to get into the Stein shit here. I got it pulled up. Yes, on the grind all the fucking time. That man is a worker. White Iced Tea, the man himself. What's up, bro? Maybe we should have time tonight. I'm not going to be on super late, guys, but because like I said, I'm going to my buddy's house and I got to invest some time if I want to get in that booty hole. But yeah, if we have time, I forgot to do this last night because I played the Diddy song as like my outro, you know, at the end of the show. We talked about Diddy yesterday, so I played my parody. But I was going to show you guys I've made a little bit of progress with the decorations here. Should be doing the fucking Halloween party. I got most of the stuff up now. I'm over halfway done, really. The inside is almost done, but I just got a lot of little detailed stuff that, you know, I like to do just to be thorough. And anyway, but yeah, maybe I'll take the camera out there tonight if I don't forget. Because I was telling you guys, like I do layers of the webbing with the lights in between them and stuff. It looks really cool. I fucking love it. But anyway, let's see here. Okay, I think I'm caught up in the chat for the most part. Sniz, Democrats, Airplane, White Iced Tea. Thank you all for coming, checking out the stream. Let's get to this Alex Stein. So I have not watched any of this. I truly have not. I was so excited. Alex Stein opened for Tucker Carlson in Texas. I think it was one stop, right, of his Texas tour, or it's a nationwide tour, bare minimum. I don't think he's going outside of the country. I imagine he's not wasting his time doing that. But yeah, the Texas leg of Tucker Carlson's tour was opened up. At least one of the shows was opened by Alex Stein, the man himself. And I have not watched any of this stand-up set yet. And I'm going to smoke some of this bowl here to get ready. This is just CBD tobacco. This is gas station weed. It's not actual drugs. Oh my god. Guys, last night's stream was pretty crazy. Not really, but kinda. I learned some shit. It was interesting going through the Diddy stuff and then the Hurricane Helene. I forgot to mention the whole shit with FEMA funding and everything. It is kind of crazy, man. All of this funding that is able to go to Ukraine, fucking where the fuck ever else. They're just throwing money around. And then when all these states get smashed with some fucking weaponized storm. FEMA's like, oh guys, all we could get together was $750. I hope you can, buy yourself a night in a hotel. Oh God. That is fucked up, man. We'll see what happens. Everybody's talking about how there's people on the ground saying how some help is being denied. There's like federal agents that won't let people help. FEMA has like told some of the landfills to shut down and shit like that. Then there's yeah, bro. They're fucking talking about the quartz, the fucking gold, and lithium. Very valuable things that are possibly up for grabs. Yeah, funny face. What's up, bro? FEMA said trailers for everyone. No, guys, we went over the fucking FEMA trailers too. I'm sure most of you remember. If you didn't, we're not going to watch that tonight. But yeah, go look on YouTube. Look for FEMA trailers. I forget how I found it. Or watch my stream on here where I forget, it was this week, right? One of the nights that I talked about the storm and shit, I pulled up the FEMA trailers documentary. It's like 20 some minutes. And they talk about how FEMA gave out trailers to all these people after Hurricane Katrina for temporary living. And these people stayed in them. And then they tested the trailers, just took air samples from inside the trailers, and they were cancerous, beyond cancerous levels of formaldehyde and shit like that. And they were causing people breathing problems. So FEMA took the trailers back. They stored them on land, and they were supposed to be investigated. And they never really investigated further with the trailers. And eventually the time ran out for how long that FEMA was ordered to save the trailers. So what did they do? They sold them. And then they took the stickers, the people that bought the trailers, they took the "do not live in this because it's poisonous" stickers. They took those off of there, and they sold all the trailers. And this guy went to different places and found people currently still living in FEMA trailers that have like 20 to like fucking 50 parts per million of formaldehyde particles in the air, which is like multiple times the acceptable levels according to the CDC, which even if you're living in acceptable levels according to the CDC, that's risky. But it was more concentrated. So yeah, go check out that. I basically explained it all to you, but go fucking watch that shit if you weren't here for the stream that night. All right. So anyway, I've been waiting to review this shit, and I was wanting to save it for a Friday just to have a chill stream. Fucking Alex Stein doing his stand-up for Tucker Carlson. This is a dream come true for this man, okay? He has been running around calling Tucker Carlson his biological father, and eventually he got his attention, okay? I think that's what did it, probably. But no, yeah, and you know what? Alex is really smart, and I love his angle that he's working. There's when it comes to a lot of political characters, commentators, fucking streamers, whatever the fuck, personalities online, when it comes to people that really their theme is politics to some extent, Alex, I feel like he's in a good position. He really has positioned himself well in the sphere of political commentary and comedy, because he really the issue with a lot of political commentary personalities, they have what is commonly referred to as audience capture. right? So Tim Pool and fucking Matt Walsh and Lauren Southern or whoever all these different people that they stream their own bullshit and whatever. None of these people can really, once you get big enough that and your whole audience is pro-Trump or conservative. This goes for people on the left though too, fucking whoever the fuck. They get audience capture. And so they can't, there's undoubtedly a lot of times when some subject will come up and they want to give their true opinion on it, or maybe there's some candidate that's not the the conservative pick, consensus pick or whatever. There's some candidate they'd like to support but they can't. This happens with a lot of people once you get a large audience, and the whole time you've been speaking to this audience and sort of pandering to this to one side of the political aisle. You do that too long, your whole audience becomes people that are Trump supporters or people that are Kamala supporters or whatever the fuck. Then if you change your opinion, you are setting yourself up for failure. If you say anything that goes too far against the consensus of the audience you've built, that's you'll lose people, and that spells trouble for you. Alex Stein, he is a political personality on the right, but he is funny enough and silly enough, and his show is just like seems so free spirited. I feel like he doesn't have that problem like other people do. Alex Stein it goes very viral, and he does have a lot of support from people for him as a character. And I feel like he could switch political sides and his career would survive. He would do just fine. He can say what Alex seems to say whatever the fuck he wants on his show. And that's what I love about him. He's pro-Trump, and he's sort of he doesn't pander, but he sort of leans towards the conservative side. If Alex changed his mind about some stuff and stuff that's vital to his political position, he would do just fine. So, Alex is just again, I just love the angle he's fucking working. Again, I do think he is like he's really does feel they're genuine positions he holds when it comes to a lot of his political positions, but his just the way he is as a character and how entertaining he is, I think has saved him from audience capture. It's honorable. Not easy to do. Let's go! I gotta hit this bowl again. Again, I'm smoking CBD tobacco, guys. Don't worry about it, okay? Funny Face H3H3 is a prime example of that. What of having audience capture or not having it? I'm really not that familiar with his show. I've seen clips and different shit with H3H3, and I don't. I mean, he's funny sometimes, but I'm not a big fan. Ever since he fully endorsed the Viz zines and was saying everybody was losing audience capture. Yeah. No, dude, I kind of used to like H3H3 back in the day, the Vape Nash stuff where he was just buying he bought a vape and was just being completely obnoxious everywhere with it. That shit was funny, dude. It really was. And then he got into the fucking argument with Steven Crowder. And I was genuinely, I know that Ethan thought it was a funny troll that he pretended, if you guys, anybody remembers this, Steven Crowder was going to debate Ethan from H3H3 over the Viz zines. You get it, brother? And they had the debate set up, and live on stream, right when the debate was going to start, they switched from H3 from Ethan. Instead of Ethan, they brought up that fucking, who's that? Sam Cedar. And Steven Crowder hates Sam Cedar and didn't want to platform Sam Cedar and give him more attention. So the debate didn't happen. And it's all because of H3 trying to troll, but just looking like a complete fucking idiot because he's the one arguing to be pro Vizaxizine, telling everybody that you are fucking retarded if you don't get it. And then when he's confronted about that position and asked to defend his position, he slimily brings someone else in to argue for him, which I think Steven Crowder could have won the debate against Sam Cedar. That's the fucked up part because you know what? It's a double-edged sword when shit like that. I'm going off right now. We're supposed to be watching a comedy set. Anyway, yeah, H3 lost my respect for that deal. Steven Crowder, I think, could have beat Sam Cedar in that debate. And I think it looked bad that Steven Crowder basically wouldn't do the debate with Sam Cedar. But it's a double-edged sword. If you don't do the debate, it's like it gives the guy less of a platform, less exposure, but you got tricked into being on the stream with him. So he's kind of got the exposure already. So if you don't debate him, then it just looks bad for you. You know, it's a really fucked up position. But anyway, that's where my heat with H3 started, that whole thing. I was excited. I promoted it too on my Instagram or something, somewhere, Facebook. I think I talked about it. I was like, oh yeah, guys, H3, he's been talking shit about anti-Vizaxers. And, I was like, I'm excited to see a good debate. He must have some reason he holds his positions. I'm excited to hear it. And then he he pulled a fast one. So anyway, here we go. Fucking Alex Stein doing his deal. The pimp on a blimp himself. Look at this fucking huge crowd. I'm so happy for Alex. This is a dream come true for him. That's where I left off with this. Fucking Tucker Carlson is his dad. This is a big ass crowd. I imagine this is, and this is nothing against Stein. I know he does stand up comedy, but this has to be the biggest audience he's done that for. I think he's said that on Bubba's show. But anyway.
How we doing, Fort Worth? We're here live in Fort Worth to see the one, the only Tucker Carlson. But before we get to him, you get to meet his biological stepson, Primetime 99 Alex Stein. Pimp on a blimp. And then,
What'd I tell you?
we get to see America's mom, Roseanne Barr. Who loves Roseanne Barr?
Oh yeah, I forgot he said that on Bubba's show. He said Roseanne did a set after him or something, right?
No, I love Roseanne. Basically, as a kid, she was kind of like my TV mom, so I think that's partially the reason I'm so screwed up in the head a little bit. But we love Roseanne. We love Tucker. But what I don't love is I don't love Joe Biden. Who likes Joe Biden in this crowd? Thank you. You know, they said that Kamala Harris staged a coup to get Joe Biden to drop out of his presidential race. That's not true, guys. Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential race once he got COVID because he couldn't smell little kids anymore.
Oh yeah.
I can't smell these kids, Jack. I gotta
go. So he leaked this joke on Bubba's show. He leaked a couple of his jokes. That's what I was gonna say. I haven't watched any of this set at all. The thumbnail, I literally put the video on mute and just looked for a good thumbnail to use and put that on my video. But I haven't watched any of this. But he leaked a couple of the jokes on Bubba's show. Literally 2 or 3. Hold on one second. Oh. My speaker was dying and I couldn't just like listen to that beeping. All right, we're back. Dark match, do they call you Poppy or Daddy? Who? The twinks I bang? It's a very personal question. Dude, you know what? Since you want to take it there, there's been a couple times the guy that that I've been banging since high school. There's been a couple times where he has called me Poppy. He does say Daddy sometimes, but there's been times when he's called me Poppy. I am not Hispanic, okay? And my last name is Hispanic, though. My family I was adopted, and my family is Hispanic. And so I think it was like a thing like that because he knows my last name is Hispanic and my family's Hispanic. And I don't know, he just felt like he was getting some nice Cuban dick or something like that. He was just like, Poppy. And I was like, what the fuck? Who? Me? I'm Poppy? Hell no. I'm white as fuck. No, it was kind of cool though. I was like, damn, I'm Poppy, huh? That's Poppy right there. All right, let's keep going. Quit asking me. Come on, quit distracting me. Democrats are evil. Come on, bro. Asking those kind of questions in my chat. I just lost 2 people that thought I was a conservative commentator. I lost 2 viewers because I answered your question, you fucking asshole.
No, it makes me sick. All these people that cheered on Trump almost getting assassinated. I cried when Joe Biden fell off that bicycle in Delaware. That was my D-Day. But I think the only person worse than Joe Biden is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, she stinks. Harris, she's good friends with Puff Daddy. You guys saw that Puff Daddy got caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Yeah. Kamala Harris cares so much about the environment that she let Puff Daddy get arrested for fracking too much baby oil, if you know what I mean. Shut it down, Puffy. Shut it down.
That's silly. That's silly, Stein.
Puffy. No, Kamala's insane. She lied about working at McDonald's, guys. And I love McDonald's. But I think it was pretty obvious when she told the media that she misses flipping all those Whoppers. That's how we knew. It's a Big Mac, you idiot, Kamala! No, Kamala stinks. And you know what? She loves Pfizer. I don't like Pfizer. Yes, thank you.
Boo, Pfizer, boo.
The reason why Kamala likes Pfizer so much is not for their vaccine that only causes minor heart attacks. It's because she has a debilitating Xanax addiction. And if it wasn't for Mayor Willie Brown's Viagra prescription, she wouldn't be the Attorney General of California. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what Willie was doing. Y'all know. Let's not play.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
No, and it wasn't that long ago when people like Kamala Harris told us to wear our masks. Could you guys imagine that, being in this crowd wearing a mask? It doesn't make sense. If a pair of Levi's can't stop a fart, how can a mask stop a deadly virus? That don't make no sense. No, and Kamala, you know.
This is a good, political commentary set. This is really good.
As bad as she is, some of you guys deserve a little bit of heat for sharing COVID misinformation. I saw you guys on Facebook. A lot of you guys said that if you got the vaccine, it would turn you gay. That's not true, guys. If you got the vaccine, you were already a homosexual to start out. Look, I got my booster.
Only some, okay? You know what? I didn't get one, all right? and I'm a homosexual. Regretfully, okay? I have shame. I do not have gay pride. If anything, I have shame, okay? Please don't unsubscribe if you're just finding out that I'm regretfully gay.
Give me free french fries.
I'm unvaxxed though, guys. There's even probably a few of the regular ones that I should have gotten and didn't get, okay? I have less vaccines than a lot of people.
No, I mean, we got a crowd full of white people, but man, white people bug the hell out of me sometimes, guys.
You got a crowd full of white people. Y'all bug the fuck out of me.
You know, white people love to complain. They love to complain so much they created their own website for it called Reddit. I know some women that can't climax with their husband unless they're leaving a 1-star review on Yelp for a small family-owned business.
Oh.
These white people, they love to complain. But this is why, because I love black people. A good friend of mine, Charlie Kirk, recently got into a little bit, we love Charlie, but he got into a little bit of hot water because he said that he would be hesitant to get on a plane with a black pilot. Me, I think the opposite. When I see a black pilot, I get excited because that means we can smoke weed on this plane. Yeah. And if you're getting on Spirit Airlines like me, you need to be high. Trust me. You do. No, guys, I'm an anti-racist, guys. I love all races. Like, I even miss George Floyd. I mean, when they burned down those auto zones, you realize how many free auto parts I got? I got a garage full of alternators that don't even go to my truck. No, I am anti-racist, guys. I actually got fired. I was a school teacher before I was a pimp on a blimp. Give it up for our teachers. But I was actually fired for teaching critical race theory. What I did was I made the kids go on a field trip. My first mistake is I didn't get any parental waiver signed. The second mistake is I took them to a plantation. I was going to make the white kids pick cotton, and the black ones hang out in the master's house and just sip lemonade all day.
Oh, God.
2 nights.
Oh, fuck. That's pretty good. That's controversial, though. That is controversial. On his video, the title of his video, it says controversial, Alex Stein's controversial comedy set. I understand now. And here we go with the fucking, you know what? Guys, I do not like Metallica. I'm sorry if someone watching this likes Metallica. I do not like Metallica. Let me put it to you this way. I see no point in listening to Metallica when we have Slayer. Does anyone else agree with me? Do you understand where I'm coming from? There's no reason to listen to Metallica when we have Slayer albums. There's no reason. And here I'm getting a Metallica. Live Nation wants me to buy Metallica tickets. I can't explain how that would never happen. I can't explain to you how unlikely that is to ever happen. And I'm seeing these stupid fucking commercials. Metallica tickets. Holy shit. The algorithms couldn't be more wrong. Who wants to listen to Wherever I May Roam when we have Rated Blood? Who wants this fucking cringy radio metal bullshit when we have fucking Slayer?
One night, Limp Bizkit and Ice Nine kills. And
For whom the bell tolls.
one night, Pantera and Suicidal Tendencies.
Pantera. That's surprising. I'm surprised that they're still getting work after Phil was doing white power Nazi salutes at a show. That's interesting. I'm still not going though. I don't like Pantera that much.
But
sorry, yeah, I was packing a bowl there. You like Metallica? No, that's cool, guys. Whatever. You listen to whatever you want. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, I will never want to listen to a Metallica song while we have Slayer. Slayer's like the better. Let me rephrase that. Metallica is like the worse version of Slayer. Yeah. Anyway, we don't need to keep talking about Slayer. I really do like a lot of Slayer songs. They're fucking brutal. Metallica just sounds like the radio version of Slayer. That's what it is. There's probably, there's some bands that you hear them so much and you feel like they don't deserve how much you are forced to hear them. Like Pink. I've talked about this. Pink. And other artists and all this Diddy stuff coming out about how people would just be giving out ass to get record deals. Like it's on paper, it's provably on paper, it's evidence for fucking court proceedings. It's like, then you're like, oh no, I get it, why there's like shitty music on the radio. It totally makes sense now. Like this is actually, it is real. It's not. We thought, like, or me at least, I thought, yeah, okay, maybe there's some bands like they're not quite as good, but they're good enough, and they just know people, and yeah, maybe there's a person here and there that's getting Weinsteined and sucking dick for just to be put in the right position or whatever. But the talent's there. The only reason they're sucking the dick or giving out the ass is because they want people to be able to see their talent. They need that extra foot in the door just to get their talent exposed. But no, it's literally people giving out ass who have no fucking talent and whatever. But I'm not saying that about Metallica, that they're sucking dicks. What I'm saying is Metallica they seem like the watered down version of Slayer, and they just get so much radio play. And I think that's part of my irritation with them. They just get too much radio exposure to where I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man. I'll never want to hear a Metallica song because I hear their shit everywhere, and it's not as good. That should be a Slayer song in that commercial, It's like, fuck. But anyway, and I keep getting this advertisement for an app that or a computer, I forget what a computer program or something that teaches you how to play Metallica songs. I keep getting this fucking app. It's like, you want to learn how to play Metallica the real way? And I'm just like, no! And then the commercial just keeps playing. It's like, oh, fuck. Anyway, I wanted to hit this bowl again. I got more tobacco here. I've got endless amounts of tobacco. For whom the bell tolls. Damn, promo code going in. I don't know if they're really sell out, or there's some bands that I feel like do just kind of write so that they get as much play as they possibly can, and they're not really in it to make music that pushes the envelope. I don't know about Metallica though. I think they really do play music that they like, and they probably don't pander too much. I don't know though. It's not, Anyway, let's move on. More Alex Stein.
Apparently, that's not okay with some people, but we live in this crazy world. I'm not racist at all, but I don't know if I would take my cat to a Haitian veterinarian. I don't think so. But you guys saw that debate. They just had that debate at ABC. They're so full of crap. They didn't ask Donald Trump one question about the assassination attempt on his life. But they did fact check them, and they said they're not eating cats and dogs. Well, guess what? I did my investigative journalism myself. I called the top Chinese buffet in Springfield, Ohio. It's called Ming's Dynasty Buffet. I said, Mr. Ming, how's business? He said, hello, how is business booming? Once the Haitian find out that we put cat in stir-fry life, I'm rich, bitch. Yeah. Seriously, these Haitians, they're crazy right now. But there's a lot of misinformation about it. But when it comes to the internet, guys, it's hard to know what to believe. I'll tell you that much. For me, I'm just a simple man that just loves America. And you know what? I'm not racist at all because I love the LGBTQ community. You know why? I got gay pride. I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan for the past 30 years. Yeah. You guys saw Jerry Jones talking about penis size. You guys saw that. Pretty gay, all right? No, I got my gay. You conservatives out there, you guys are trying to outlaw transgenders in women's sports. No, we can gamble on them and win money, you idiots. I won so much money, I turned drag kings into drag queens. We can gamble. Leah Thomas's propeller makes them swim faster. And some people are saying that we should outlaw transgenders in the military. False. Transgenders are the scariest and meanest people on planet Earth. Okay?
That's true.
And transgenders are the best at mass shootings. So they deserve to be... Are there some transgenders in the crowd? I'm sorry, guys.
The trannies in the crowd. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to. The transgenders in the crowd.
No, I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man from simple beginnings. Before I was a pimp on a blimp, I actually I sold cars, right? And being a car salesman is a lot like being a politician. You have to misrepresent the truth. I remember somebody would ask me, how many previous owners had this car had? And I would look at him with a straight face. I'd say, just one owner. Little did they know it was Hertz Rental Cars who owned this. And somebody had passed gas in that seat probably 5,000 times before them. But that's neither here nor there. But I want to get back to the trans, guys. You know who my favorite
That's a good car. That's a good car joke. That's good.
Transgender is Michelle Obama. Shout out Michelle Obama. You guys like Big Mike? Shoot, my biological stepdad interviewed Barack Obama's gay boyfriend, okay? So that's how we know Barack Obama.
Oh, yeah, guys. Tucker interviewed that person. I got a clip of that from Tucker Carlson went on Kill Tony, and it got brought up by William Montgomery. Maybe I'll play that clip off my YouTube later.
I got caught writing love letters to an ex-girlfriend. Writing a love letter saying you fantasize about gay sex is actually gayer than having gay sex, okay? These people, they're insane. But we're here in Texas. You know, I love all people. You know what I love the most? I love Mexicans. Mexicans are awesome. Give it up for Mexicans. My favorite Mexican is...
That's a big fucking Mexican right there.
AOC, my favorite big booty Latina. Oh, I miss you, AOC. Please unblock me. No, but Mexicans are crazy. I would sell them a car, and they would take off all those Chevy logos. They put a Cadillac logo and turn a Tahoe into an Escalade. They're so creative. Mexicans will add anything to a car except for proper license plates and registration stickers.
Yeah, he leaked that joke on Bubba's show. I remember that.
There was a moment there where I
That's a pretty good one.
really thought I was going to pass out.
What?
Ready?
They don't want to add that. They don't want to add that at all. And society's crazy. Let's go back to these white people, man. White people, they like animals more than they like humans. This is the proof. You ever see a white woman? She'll swerve in 3 lanes of traffic if she sees a stray dog. A Haitian will swerve in 3 lanes of traffic, but they want to eat the dog. But I know a lot about dogs because when my parents got divorced, guys, they actually fought for custody of the family dog more than me. So the dog would go to each house on the weekend. So I was basically raised by a dog more than a 2-parent home. So I think that's part of the reason I'm screwed up. But I learned a lot about dogs. And this is what I learned. Did you know dogs have races? That's right. Chihuahuas are obviously Mexican. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Golden Retrievers are obviously white people because they're the best behaved. And pit bulls are obviously black people because pit bulls are 13% of the dog population, but they commit 70% of the dog assaults.
Oh fuck! That is
too much, guys? Is that too much? Well, y'all better get.
Oh fuck, guys, that's too good. Yeah, he fucking leaked that one on Bubba's show too. He leaked like his best 3 jokes. God damn it! Oh fuck, that is funny. They're who the fuck? I don't remember this guy. You guys know the fucking racist. Maybe I shouldn't repeat this joke. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, the racist guy that got removed from Twitter. He would do like the Joker. He'd dress up like the Joker and the Riddler and go on Omegle and just do like racist ass shit. And he had this joke that anyway, we won't repeat it here. It's not even that bad, but let's move on.
Loose with it tonight because we're bringing on America's mom, Roseanne Barr. She's not going to pull any punches. She's going to be wilder than me. And I just want to say this before I go. I want to say thank you to Tucker for letting me come out here. And thank you to you guys. You guys give yourself a round of applause. We need like-minded individuals, patriots that care about this country to save it, all right? And this is how we do it, by supporting Tucker Carlson, a guy who got fired for speaking the truth. So we love Tucker, and we should support him to the day we die. Now, with that being said, let's bring on the one, the only, Jason Hewlett! Give it up for Jason. I love you guys. I'm Primetime 99.
He forgot the name of the guy he's bringing up. Oh, that's funny. All right, good job, Alex Stein. That was pretty good, man. That was a good fucking political set. That was pretty good. I know he does stand up other places. I haven't seen a lot, but you know, I haven't seen like clips of anything leaked anywhere. Like I know he's posted some stuff. I think JVT, his producer, does he does stand up too, and he'd post some clips on his page. But yeah, I've never seen like a full few minutes of a set of Stein doing comedy. This is a pretty good set. And to be like an opener, you're bringing out, it's a political themed thing. And yeah, dude, that was pretty good. All that's left.
That was funny, dude. Good job. I'm the only. No, Alex Stein. No, with you, man. You guys.
That was fun. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You know who I am, and it's wonderful to get to be here because Tucker asked me if I could come out after Alex.
So good. I'm so happy.
Oh, is that prepaid?
They had only a 10-minute timer. It was 11. Yeah, they gave me a 10-minute timer.
Oh, that was good. He timed it pretty well. He was only a minute or so over. That's good. You guys remember my fucking roast set for Bubba the Love Sponge? The Bubba Army roast. You guys, Bubba said I could do 3 minutes. I accidentally did like 10 fucking minutes, man. I fucked up so bad. I don't know where I was in my head. Like I should have just been trying to skip to all my best material and get through it quicker, but I went through like 90% of what I had written, and I accidentally did 10 minutes. The time felt like it stood still, you know. I was so nervous. It was my first time doing stand-up, and I went over this when I had the parody guys in here. I talked about, we watched my stand-up set from the roast, and I talked about this. I was so fucking nervous. I almost pissed myself. I almost really pissed myself. I killed it with the roast. I've watched your part of the roast probably 25 times, lover. I've probably watched it that many times. I've showed it to a bunch of different people, and oh fuck. Dude, that was so awesome. I really, not to suck myself off here, but I felt like I really killed it. Just given everything, um, it being, if you're being charitable to every factor of the situation, I think I fucking killed it. Like I said, I was almost gonna piss myself during that roast. I went on stage. I had a drink pre-made of some tequila that one of the Diacos invested in. I think, yeah, Jay, and he poured a drink for me. And I waited till after my set, and I was sitting there about to piss myself. And it was not even like I had to pee really bad. It was just like my dick shrunk up so much. I was just so scared that my penis just retracted into my body. I'm not even kidding. It was it was the craziest thing ever. And then, but once I started doing the roast, I got a little bit more relaxed. But then Bubba almost kicked me off stage, and that made my penis retract again. So anyway, yeah, I totally fucked up. I went way too long at the roast. But anyway, no, given everything, I think I did really, really fucking good. And then even if I felt like my jokes were really well written for a roast type of set. And I really took my time. And like I said, there was one joke that I kind of stole. I reworked this one joke that I heard somewhere else, and I shouldn't have even used it because I went over my time, and I regret it. One of the Diaco jokes about fucking Dan's shadow. That's like some joke from some movie that I haven't even seen. It was like just some quote I heard somewhere, and it stuck with me forever. And then I reworked it about Dan. Besides that, my whole set was stuff that I came up with from the ground up, just thinking about, okay, I got to write some shit about Lummy, and I just fucking got into it. But yeah, the Steve Diaco joke, yeah, that one, I got in some trouble with that one. Dude, somehow I get it. It's so fucked up because I totally get it. I entirely understand why that joke crossed the line, and I shouldn't have said it. And I feel like I had funny enough material with my other shit that I didn't need to. But yeah, the Steve Diaco joke, it's like crystal clear why I should not have done that joke, the disbar joke. And back then, that wasn't even a thing in my head at all. Thinking, oh, like maybe I shouldn't do this one. That, I swear to God, that would never even cross my mind that I shouldn't do that fucking joke. It was so fucked up, man. Never crossed my mind. I was literally just trying to write a roast set that was going to be good enough to be a part of Bubba the Love Sponge's roast. I heard there were whisperings about everybody else is writing really crazy shit and no one's pulling punches. And here, there weren't that many jokes about me, but here I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna every person's stand-up set, I'm gonna get called a fucking faggot and whatever. They're gonna pull out every joke about me being gay. They're gonna come up with some shit I never even heard of about, and a little of that happened, but it wasn't that crazy. So I'm writing all of these other jokes, trying to write stuff that's going to be up to the standard of what I'm imagining everybody else is going to write. And I thought it was going to be more harsh about me. But still, I was just like, okay, I really need to work on jokes, the concepts, work it over in my head, get the fucking wording right. And I really, really tried to do that. And I felt like I did it. I watch a lot of stand-up comedy, a lot. And, little bit less these days, but I still watch Kill Tony a lot. And that, if you want to learn how to write stand-up comedy, this isn't going to work for everyone. Let me say that. But if you want to sort of get a feel. If you're like, man, I kind of want to try stand up, and here I am. I've done stand up one time and it went well, and I'm giving advice here. So this is a bad look. But anyway, I feel like at least I know I can write stand up comedy. I didn't even, performing stand up. I can't give you advice on that. I feel like I write when it comes to the parody songs and stuff. Like, I kind of am able to write some stuff. Maybe I'm not like as funny live or whatever, but I feel like I can give advice on that. And if you're like, you kind of feel like you come up with funny concepts and whatever, but you don't know how to go about writing stand up, you should watch Kill Tony. And specifically, I mean, it's good to keep up with the weekly show, but go back and watch some of the shit from like years ago. There's so much good concepts and just like, dude. And the thing is, if you're a normal person that watches stand-up comedy, you have a few of your favorite comedians and they have friends that are people that are associated with them, and you probably watch some of their stuff too and whatever. Generally though, people that are watching a lot of stand-up, they're big fans of stand-up. You watch a lot of a few of the same people or circles of people. But when you watch Kill Tony, you get to see, I mean, I've seen thousands upon thousands upon thousands of different comedians. I could do the math. I don't know how many episodes they have. I think they're in the thousands of episodes, and they have like, I think over 10 or around 10, maybe less, but something like that. Comedians pull out of a bucket for every show. So you get such a wide variety of exposure to different styles of comedy and different styles of writing and different concepts and stuff that you just like never would have fucking thought. Dude, there's so much funny shit. There's so many times I have died laughing watching Kill Tony. And maybe it's like sometimes it's not even like the funniest person, but they just have a funny moment. And there's something you can learn from that too. So anyway, if you're interested in fucking trying to write stand up or trying stand up at all, again, I shouldn't be giving out unsolicited advice. I understand that. But if you asked me about it because you think my roast set was decent, that's my advice to you is keep in mind to yourself, I want to write stand up, and then go watch Kill Tony and see people try shit out, some shit that works and doesn't work, and just look at how the way people word things and whatever. It's a good show to watch if you're interested in writing. Oh, here's let me see. Do I still got okay. We're still screen sharing. Let me pull up. This is Tucker Carlson on Kill Tony. Okay. This is a little clip. So I put this bitch up and it has 31K views, which is pretty crazy. But this is Tucker talking about fucking William Montgomery brings up him, Tucker interviewing the guy that had sex with Obama, supposedly, allegedly, likely.
Treat Tucker, I genuinely have to ask you, did that one guy suck Obama's dick? Did that actually happen? Holy shit! I have the answer, and let me say I don't judge. Yeah. But oh yeah.
The funny thing, this is what was so funny about this. If you're wondering why did everyone bust out just from him asking the question, this was like cutting the tension in the room or something. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like such an out of line thing to ask him. Nobody's asking Tucker any like hard questions or anything. Everybody's just got like a fun vibe, and he just fucking came out of nowhere with that shit. It fucking had me dying that night. I took this clip, right when it happened, and I rewound and recorded it and put it up. I think I was the first person that put this clip up because I was dying laughing. It was so funny. William Montgomery is hilarious.
I've been wondering that. Honestly, that's been something that I've been wondering.
He told me off camera I actually did that. I was like, ugh. But he did. He did.
Cool. Yeah.
Not kidding at all. But,
Unbelievable. The question everyone wanted to ask Tucker, and it has been answered here on Kill Tony. The look on Joe Rogan's face says it all.
You should have brought him with you. It could have all got blown.
Treat Tucker, I genuinely have to ask you, did that one guy suck Obama's dick? Did that actually happen? Holy shit!
I have the answer, and let me say I don't judge.
Yeah.
But oh yeah.
Promo code Lummy. Yeah, no, the Diaco disbarred joke almost got me disbarred. Yes, that's very true. I got something in on each one of them. Yeah, I did. I really tried. I think I had a like, there's a few jokes that didn't hit as well, but I liked every one of the jokes that I did on my roast. I really did. But not everyone got, a pop, so to speak. But I feel like for each person, I at least got one or two good pops. Like the Anna, I got the Free Palestine and the Palestinian kids jokes and whatever. I got a couple good ones on her. Lummy, I got a couple good ones on. Same with, Bubba. I didn't even go in on Bubba much at all. Really, my two things towards the end were kind of about him, but not, wasn't. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I got a little bit in on everybody. Well, we kind of did that already. Democrats are evil. Do a react to my roast one day. I mean, we could watch it, I guess, but I kind of didn't want to watch mine tonight just because I don't know. But the parody guys, when they were in here, we watched my roast set. Oh, react to. Oh, well, my roast. Yeah. Well, I was going to say we could, it's kind of late already, so I don't want to go through, but one day we'll watch the whole roast on here, from Bubba's channel. We'll do that sometime. And, I won't skip through my set. We'll get through it all. It is kind of funny too, seeing, I don't know, just the context of the whole thing. No, guys, the roast was so much fucking fun. I was scared shitless. It's one of those things where you're so fucking like scared that it almost ruins it for you. But then you get to a point where you're like, okay, I'm good. I was like halfway through the roast and I was like, I've gotten some laughs. Even if I bomb on the rest of this, I'm okay with it. And then I kept going and I didn't bomb too hard at all. I got some decent pops and whatever. I'm proud of some of the shit I wrote. Fucking, it was crazy. It was so crazy. I was thinking, of watching this. Are y'all familiar with Sam Hyde Paradigm Shift? Has anyone else watched this? Fucking Stein is friends with Sam. He's been on the Fish Tank show. And fucking this is the first, I don't know, yeah, please tell me guys in the chat if you've watched this, the Sam Hyde 2070 Paradigm Shift. Is anybody familiar with this? Because this shit goes way back. Dude, Sam Hyde is he's a brilliant guy. He has his I have to say there's some like concepts and different things memes that he has been the first one to at least get my attention with them. He's the first person I hear talk about some shit. Dude, this thing, if we watch this now, I think we should. But bro, so $1 Million Extreme, I have a friend of mine. Well, so my buddy that I bang, he has a friend that he's been friends with since they were little kids. It's a straight guy who has a wife and a kid on the way now, or it's probably, I think the kid's been born. So yeah, I'm not that close with this other guy, but this was fucking years ago. Back like, I think just out of high school, maybe, or something. And he told me and my friend about $1 Million Extreme. He's like, oh yeah, so it's this guy, Sam Hyde, and Nick Roachford and Charles Carroll, these three comedians, and they do like sketch comedy type of shit. And Sam Hyde did this this thing. He showed us some of the $1 Million Extreme early stuff, the college kids or whatever, I forget the names of there's like a college one, and anyway, some of their early shit. And it was really, really funny. Just like fucking weird ass Tim and Eric type of Tim and Eric on some fucking on mushrooms or meth or some shit. And fucking then the guy showed us this. And this thing blew my mind. The first time I saw this, I thought it was funny as fuck. But he talks about shit in here back when this was the year this was done. And I think it was more than 9 years ago. Or is this the first upload? Maybe it was 9 years ago. Dude, 9 years ago, my point is, he was like on to some of these concepts. There's shit in here that you'll hear about, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's even kind of funny now, even though this was done 9 years ago. But dude, 9 years ago, some of these jokes are like early for their time. Some of the shit he does in here. So what this video is, if people, sorry, I'm sure I'll put this in context. I don't see anybody in the chat saying that they've seen this, so I assume you guys haven't. But so he's trolling here. That fucking Sam Hyde, he's a genius. He fucking like signed up to do a TEDx talk, and they it's like a TED talk, but it's TEDx, which is like a little bit less, lower profile people. But he fucking signed up for it and made up this whole fucking dude. He's just a comedian, and he made up this whole fucking story about him. Look, none of this is true right here, what you're reading. Sam Hyde is a video journalist and documentary filmmaker from Brooklyn, New York. His work spans every continent and has been featured on television and in print. Discovery, Nat Geo, Vice, others. He recently returned from Mogadishu, the most dangerous city on earth, where he shadowed the heroic Al Muhammad women on their quest to clean up the streets and restore humanity to the war-torn country. In 2014, he will be investigating the methamphetamine trade in Mongolia. So this is back in fucking 2013, guys. This is I'm telling you, these jokes were early for their time. It's so funny. None of this is true, though. This is back before Sam Hyde was like, really famous. But he had a loyal following of his own fans. And dude, this motherfucker really showed up, and he told these people he's this fucking documentary filmmaker who fucking he recently returned from Mogadishu, the most dangerous city on earth. It's just like helping these the Al Muhammad women clean up the streets. It's like so fucking ridiculous, and they bought it and let him go out on stage, and he just fucking goes off.
His work spans every continent and has been featured on television and in print, Discovery, Nat Geo, Vice, and others. He recently returned from Mogadishu, the most dangerous city on earth, where he shadowed the heroic El Mahmoud women on their quest to clean up the streets and restore humanity to their war-torn country. I present to you Sam Hyde, 2070 Paradigm Shift. Sam.
Look at this. He's wearing he's wearing like Spartan armor. He's wearing fake costume armor and like long sleeve shirt and pants and a beanie with his glasses and just walks out here.
Can I have this water here? Is this anybody's? I'm claiming that right there. All right. Got some notes here. Did I just drop the mic back? Oh, good. Okay. Keep that on me. Otherwise, you guys can't hear me. Give me like 25 seconds here. Give me like 10 more seconds. Oh man, this thing. Can we turn this up a little bit so I don't have to like turn my head into it? Can you like, how about now? Test. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. You're doing a good job. Oh man, okay. Can we reset the clock so I have another minute extra, please? Thank you. There we go. Okay. Hey, I wanted to start sitting down anyway. Guys.
What a piece of shit. Dude, this is epic shit. This is back in 2013. This is so fucking epic.
Pat yourselves on the back right now, okay? Let's do it. Come on. Everybody, I'm not gonna let you stop until I see everybody doing it. Let's pat ourselves on the back. There we go. You two, you're patting each other. That's cheating. You couldn't keep your hands off her, could you? Yeah. Hey, I don't blame you. She's a beauty. Hey guys, that pat on the back right there is for saving the world. I'm looking at young minds right now. You guys are all intelligent. I know that you did good in school. I didn't do that. You especially. You're very smart. Look at us. We're the machine that keeps the world going. Okay? I'd like to start this talk off with a parable, a story, if you will. I was at a college, a second tier, not an Ivy League school, a second choice school. And I was in a class, and there was a student in that class, okay? And the teacher, he was spouting some horrible nonsense about how it was something about how women's rights are not legitimate, something that everybody knew was false. But if anybody had spoken up, he would have taken extreme joy in failing them, okay? Nobody spoke up. One person raised his voice. One person started talking. The teacher couldn't believe it. The classroom couldn't believe it either. But in the end, he had logic on his side. And at the end of the day, he proved his point. That student was Albert Einstein.
Oh, fuck, man.
And that same sense of childlike play and innocence that we know from Albert Einstein, I can sense it in this room today. TEDx, Drexel University, Next X. So you got to be thinking to yourselves right now.
He just starts slapping himself.
Who's this 22-year-old kid up on stage with a chip on his shoulder and his heart on his sleeve and the world in his eyes? Well, that's a tough question, asking somebody to define who they are. I much prefer to ask, what inspires that person? What inspires you? What inspires you? What inspires you? I want an answer. What inspires you? You better find something, man. Don't worry about it. Possibilities. What inspires me is teaching African refugees how to program JavaScript. What inspires me is...
Dude, this shit is like it's too early for its time. It's too good. Hey, can somebody put something in the chat? Is it working? Airplane Willie, you did a good job, DMS. I personally think you did a good job. Bubba had to pull you off the stage. That was a win. It wasn't. I've talked about that, Airplane Willie. Fucking Okay, thanks guys. No, I was just checking because it was silent for a minute, and I I asked if you guys had seen this shit. I assumed it's this. A lot of people know about Sam Hyde and some of his more recent stuff, but yeah, this is old school Sam. This is one of the things that blew up his spot for real. Johnny Z Fradley, what's up, bro? Thanks for coming back to the stream. What's up? What's up? Yeah, no, I talked about that before. Almost getting kicked off from the roast. If it were a roast for anybody else, that would be a fucking a win, a treat to be kicked off of a roast. Bubba is the last person. You notice, like, I didn't even have that much material about Bubba, and I kind of tried to steer away from insulting him. And yeah, man, somehow I still almost got kicked off the stage. It was a joke about somebody else that, other people that he respects and stuff. He was just like, dude, looking at certain parts of the roast where you can see the look on Bubba's face where he's just like, this motherfucker needs to get off my stage. It's just like, fuck, man. Oh God. I tried so hard not to piss him off, and I incidentally did, making jokes about other people.
Finding out how to use maglev trains to get resources to the moon. These are the challenges that tomorrow's going to face, okay? How are we going to get clean drinking water to 2 billion Chinese people? You got an answer? Get inspired. I'm going to be picking on you. The second thing that inspires me are ideas. Ideas are amazing. Ideas are like currency. Ideas are what drives the world. Ideas are what we need to get to the next stage. And not just great inventions like the train, little things like this microphone that enables me to speak to the unwashed masses. TED Talks. TED Talks are another great...
Bro, he's just like, he's cracking himself up and he's trying to cover his face with the camera or with his notes.
That enables me to speak to the unwashed masses. TED Talks. TED Talks are another great idea.
Oh, no. I think the guy, hold up. This guy came up to take a picture. I think he was blocking that too or something. Hold up.
Need to get to the next stage. And not just great inventions like the train, little things like this microphone that enables me to speak to the unwashed masses. TED Talks. TED Talks are...
No, he blocked the picture that time. He fucking blocked. The guy came up to take a picture of him and he fucking blocked it with a piece of paper. But no, some of his other, when he's cracking himself up some of the other times, he fucking covers his face with the paper and just like blatantly turns his back to the crowd. It's so fucking funny.
Another great idea. Where would we be right now? And we have to talk about it because great ideas don't come in all shapes and sizes. 9/11, September 11th. And we're going to use some reverence here and not be silly about this, but look at what they accomplished with no weapons and just 11 guys who didn't even speak English. And that proves that sometimes great ideas are actually horrible ideas. So,
oh God, oh fuck, man, that is so funny. Sometimes great ideas are really bad ideas. It's just like, oh my God. This is, you guys, this is just like the best speech on so many levels. This was so good. We didn't know how good we had it when this fucking thing hit the internet. Unbelievable.
I'm Sam Hyde. I'm an important thinker. I'm a creator, innovator, artist, idea. But above all else, I'm a passionate, childlike innovator. I've been all around the globe.
He's like, he keeps intentionally stuttering on stuff, like using the wrong fucking letter in a word. And it's like almost like it's almost like it's made to be, you can tell he's doing it on purpose. It's just like so bizarre.
Globe. I've been all around the globe working on cutting edge projects of all kinds. And I'm here to ask you one question. Where are we at? Where are we? We've got all this great technology. We've got 7 billion people in the world. And according to UN projections, it's going to go up to 50 billion people. That's a lot of mouths to feed. And I don't think they're going to be able to feed themselves. So we better start coming up with some robots to bridge that gap. The West's sick addiction to fossil fuel is going to make this planet uninhabitable for the future generations. You'll know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie An Inconvenient Truth. It's essentially what's going on is we're too selfish and we're driving our cars too much. And that's getting nature out of the picture. Now, we looked at the data. And what we found surprised us. What we found was that culture is a sewer. We've got lewd media. We've got nasty bedroom things on TV. And they're sexualizing young girls, and it's getting to the point where even I have a problem with it. And it shouldn't be that way. Folks, we're all world citizens. We're all world citizens. There we go. We are all world citizens living together with one social contract, one economic future. We're all tied together. There's no more individual anymore. It's just the hive. So we have to stick together. We have to stick together and learn how to share. We have to learn how to share. Now, studies show that we work hard. It's true. Everybody in this room is a hard worker. You're a hard worker. You're a hard worker. You're a hard worker. I know because you're here. Okay?
Dude, it's just like all the empty platitudes, the fucking word salad bullshit. This is what you hear. This is the funny thing is like, this is what you hear from Neil deGrasse Tyson and like half of the fucking TED Talk, Science Talk, fucking whatever people. They will just spout off bullshit sometimes just to sound inspirational. And it's like you put all of that into one speech. Every like crazy speech with the fucking useless word salad shit. This is every speech ever.
But studies show that we don't play hard enough. We got to play harder. It's because it's that sense of childlike playing that's going to save us in the end. Albert Einstein. But hunger, poverty. Okay, we're on this right now. Can you control the slides? Get on the right slide. Go ahead. It's fine. There we go. Trash economy. Go back. Okay. I was in Rwanda. I was with a little startup you may have heard of, Tesla. Okay? Elon Musk was there, a team of innovators, artists, creators, ideas, thinkers. We were there. And we were giving iPads to this village of Africans. And it was so freaky because, they're so intuitive. You just swipe it and it works. But these guys, we gave them like 2-hour tutorials and they couldn't figure out how to use the freaking things. The problem is us. The people in this room right now, the solution is us. The problem is greedy corporations. We do things that matter. New York Times. I'll just skip ahead here. By my calculations, we have 5 years until the world ends, unless we can start to reverse things like pollution and war. Pollution, war. These are big problems. Fix it now. Close your eyes. Everybody in this room, close your eyes. I'm not going to do anything weird or sensual with you. Close your eyes. We're going to change some minds right now. Everybody close your eyes. Okay, close them. Seal them up. Seal them up good. You, especially you. I want those eyes closed. Get on it. Make sure your friend has their eyes closed too. Now look, this is a pivotal moment in human history. Right now in this room, Drexel University, TEDx, NextX. This is the time to be doing this. Take this moment and breathe deeply, okay? Neurons are firing in your brain right now. You're more alert. You're astrally projecting. You're getting a little bit high on the sound of my voice. I have a nice timbre to it. I know that I'm a good public speaker. You're drinking bulletproof coffee. And you don't even realize you're getting all jagged up in the head listening to my presentation. You're going to remember this forever. 2070, future, now. What? 2070 predictions. The next 50 years are going to be some serious stuff. Seafloor farming. 75% of the world's surface not being used by agriculture. On the seafloor, you're going to have sea beets, sea yams, sea cabbage. Have you ever had a sea salad? Have you ever had sea cheesy baked potatoes that blew your socks off? Because you're going to be. 2070 coming up. Trash economy. The abundance of trash. What are we going to do with it? Are we going to put it on an island? Are we going to make it somebody else's problem? Or are we going to take the initiative and take this problem by the horns? Trash economy. You use cubes of trash as money. Everybody becomes rich. It's a gold rush. Walk with me.
Walk with me.
Most of the major cities will be replaced with vast pleasure domes used exclusively by the Excelsiites, who are the neo-upper class, while the displaced hordes of lower-class depth grovelers will live underground in tiered cities, endlessly toiling away for nuggets of neoplasmin. Video games are going to get more realistic. Super fuel-efficient vehicles getting...
Video games are going to get more realistic. Guys, I fucking love this. Guys, this was like cutting edge. This was like new shit back when this dropped. This shit was crazy, guys. Yeah, it's Drexel University.
80, 100 miles per gallon. It's not that crazy. You think I'm nuts right now because I'm suggesting something high-tech like that? Flip side.
Dude, he's just like, he's saying the most obvious shit that is like, every fucking speech about innovative stuff. Like, he's like, we're going to get more gas per gallon. Video games are going to get more realistic. And he comes up to this chick like, you think I'm crazy for suggesting that? You can see her head shaking. She's shaking her head like, no, that's believable. Oh, fuck, dude. This is... watch for her head. Watch for her head shaking.
Super fuel-efficient vehicles getting 80, 100 miles per gallon. It's not that crazy. You think I'm nuts right now because I'm suggesting something high-tech like that? Flip side of that coin, gas, $10 a gallon. You can't win them all, but we can make do because we're going to have solar power also. Race riots. Extreme racial tension and unrest.
Notice how like some of it, well, not all, but some of this is like true. This guys, he was so ahead of his time. $10 a gallon for gas. Fucking dude, some of the shit he says in here, 2013. Think about that, motherfuckers. This is before Trump was president. I know people like have amnesia and don't remember what life was like. This guy knew his shit back then. This guy had Sam Hyde was like ahead of the curve when it comes to what's going on the fucking internet and in the fucking culture. This guy was ahead of the curve. Some of the shit he's saying here.
It's called the knockout game, and eventually white people are going to get tired of playing it. That's all I'm saying. I'll skip that one. Yeah, we have 2 minutes left. Okay, playing games with me. Huh? Can we get the original 18 minutes back on here? You caught me. I'm unprepared. Now, 2070, due to the massive birth increase, we're going to have a shortage of milk. What this means is the Neo-Earth Good Government League is going to have to genetically modify all humans, male and female, to lactate once a month. Once every month, you're going to be going to a lactation processing center where they'll hook you up to all kinds of weird things. Now, due to some fluke, about 3% of the population produces milk, about 500% as much milk. So they're going to have to be farmed constantly, and it's very painful. But they're going to be rounded up by FEMA, and their milk will serve the greater good. Guys, what's the one problem right now that's not going to be around in 2070? The elderly and the disabled. Because we're just going to kill them. We're just going to kill them. So we looked at the data.
So we looked at the data, bro. The fucking he keeps saying, so we looked at the data. That is the best line ever out of this whole thing.
We're just gonna kill him.
Like he's spiking a fucking football. Oh fuck, man. I fucking love this guy.
So we looked at the data. We got robots policing the streets. 2070, we got gay marriage. Surprise, surprise, bigots, okay? Sorry, in 2070, gay people are going to be allowed to get married. Get used to it. Make me sick sometimes. SodaStream will do for soda what 3D printing did for assault rifles. And I think you're going to be seeing a whole lot more of these great Apple products. The iMac. You're probably thinking this is some pretty deep stuff, and you're right. State-enforced homosexuality. I don't have a problem with that. It's
Dude, listen to this shit. State-enforced homosexuality. This is what I'm talking about. He was before his time with this. This is 2013. This is 2013, guys. You don't even remember what it was like back then. You don't even remember. Get all this fucking the trans LGBTQ in the classroom stuff. This was not a thing talked about back then. This was not a problem that like people were up in arms about. And this guy was talking about this shit because it's like he could see the way things were going. I'm telling you, he was ahead of his fucking time. Some of these jokes are just like it's too early. He's actually blowing the audience's mind right here as he's doing his set. His presentation. Again, this isn't supposed to be a comedy set. This is supposed to be a TEDx presentation, a lecture. Watch at the end. There's a there's a Q&A at the end, and these are the other people that you can see on the video there. These are the other people that spoke that day, and they do a Q&A with all of them at the end, and you can tell it's like all these people gave real serious lectures, and Sam Hyde just like did this.
Equal. Facebook as your birth certificate. Mac iPads built into every school desk for every child. 3D printers are kids' toys.
Mike, Mac iPads built into every school desk. Bro, they're fucking putting the kids are using the fucking iPads in schools now.
And the newest 3D printer, your kid is going to be printing up 3D Muslim Barbie dolls. 2070, gay men have actually developed reproductive organs inside of their area, and a new generation of children are born from inside gay men. What else we got here? Good luck searching for Al-Qaeda on the internet in 2070. You'd have better luck going next door and asking them in person.
Guys, listen to these jokes. He was ahead of his time. Al-Qaeda. You're better luck finding them next door. This is 2013, ladies and gentlemen. This motherfucker he's dunking right now. He's cooking. I don't think people realize how much this was cooking back then.
What else we got here? You are not going to like that one. Nobody's going to like that one. Let's do this here. Can we get one final pat on the back, everybody? Pat yourselves on the back. Please do it. You are going to be the future.
This whole crowd is just held hostage right now. He's making them pat their backs and stuff. You know, at this point, no one is like taking this really seriously. At this point, they realize, I hope that, they realize something's off here, but they're just going along with it because this whole audience is hostages right now. He's been aggressive with telling them to close their eyes and stuff. They're just like, let's just do what he says. Let's let him finish his presentation. Just do what he says.
A good thing. You're going places, kid. You're going, man, we're so screwed. 2070, Israel, straight up ripped off the map. Bye! 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 Not my choice. It's probably what's going to happen. Okay. Anybody else have any predictions? What do you think is going to happen?
Israel wiped off the map. How's that? How's that for a prediction?
Now it's time for you, because you are the you plural is the star, like YouTube here, like the Time magazine cover. You guys are the star. I'm just some crazy guy. I'm not cool. What predictions do you have? 2070. Make a real one. Let's have something real here. You don't know that. I'm going to have your mind uploaded to my BlackBerry. You'll be here. You'll be cryogenically frozen. I know it. Anybody have any predictions? What do you think is going to happen in 2070?
I think it's going to be better than what we have right now.
I think there can't possibly be anything worse than what we have right now.
Which implies it's going to be better.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me here.
Thanks.
What do you want me to walk through here?
Right here.
This guy was like, you heard that? He just sighed like that. This motherfucker's been off to the side of the stage sweating this whole time. Like, what did we allow to happen? So Sam Hyde was like interviewed, or he was talking about what happened behind the scenes, and that this was live streamed. This presentation, all the presentations it was like a TEDx live stream where they went for all of these, like all day for however long they were doing presentations, just stream them all. And that when Sam Hyde was going to go on, they said that, they announced that he was coming up next or something, and that all of Sam Hyde's fans were in the live chat, like dropping the N-word and stuff like that, and saying like Sam Hyde is a terrorist and like, just whatever. So this guy, I'm telling you, he's been sweating this whole fucking time. He's like, oh fuck, we've been infiltrated.
For the final Q&A, I would like to call upon Paul Richards and Larissa Milne. Thank you. Can we have some chairs, please? We got it, sir. Okay. I got it. We got one more. Right here. And we'll have a microphone available for the volunteer. Right there.
A volunteer. That's part of the Indian accent. You change your V's, you pronounce them as W's. And when he said women, he pronounced it as with a V. He said vimen. I guess they mix those up.
Can we get a microphone for the speakers? Yeah, thank you, Mohammed. So I'm sure we have a lot of questions. Let's begin. We have a question right here. Okay.
This is for Mr. Hyde. Obviously, your presentation made a big impact on all of us, but I'd like to know what messages that you'd like us to take away from that exactly.
I don't know, man. I guess that's up to you. That I don't know. It's nothing. It's just a bunch of crap.
Oh my god. Oh, it's just a bunch of crap.
Any more questions?
We have a question there.
Yeah, I have a question for Mr. Richard. So, what do you think will be the future of the space program? In other words, what's going to be the next step?
I don't know. I think, I think we have to have something that, politically motivates the country to actually do the exploration. History shows that the countries that explore have the highest standard of living. When you go back to China, Portugal, Spain,
Incredible. Oh, crazy shit, guys. Crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're wrapping the show up here. This has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. Yeah, I don't have time for this tonight, but yeah, there's something I didn't get to tonight. We'll get to that Monday or something. So yeah, I'll probably be on here next. I do my normal Monday through Friday around 8 o'clock, getting on. But yeah, Sunday I probably will be doing an ice bath. My shoulder is still not. It's a lot better. I took Advil this morning. And I'm still good, so I'm assuming it's getting better if my shoulder's still not hurting as bad. But anyway, so I'll be definitely doing an ice bath, seeing if that helps. But oh yeah, I was gonna. Okay, hold on. Let me disconnect here, and I'll show you the webbing I put up. And I did this with one fucking arm tied behind my back. Basically, my arm was in a sling when I put this up. I'll show you. Fuck. Let me go to my settings just so I don't make this thing glitch out. Let's see. Okay. We are disconnected. Oh. I got some, can't see them that well, but I got body bags hung up. I got more shit to put up back there. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys remember, I could pull it up maybe, but I put up that night I did decorations live on here that I put up the webbing and shit. I only did the black. Now I got, there's a layer of lights. You see, it's a layer of black webbing on top, then a layer of lights underneath that, and then a layer of the white webbing. This is fucking beef cloth that's cut up. And I got my skeleton, my corpse. I made a corpse. Got him in his cage. Oh God, the kitty. And this little thing has been tearing up my decorations. This thing. This. Yeah, bad kitty. Nope. But yeah, check that out. Yeah, I heard. So the beef netting stuff with all the holes, I cut all of that pretty much last year. I thought it was going to be a lot harder to figure out how to put it back up, but it wasn't that bad at all, really. All I did was stretch it out and saw kind of where I had the tension points, the corners, where it's actually attached. And yeah, and I just put that shit back. It's different than how I had it last year. Let me show you with the lights turned on. It looks really fucking cool. I've got my owl up there. Yeah, fucking dude, half of these decorations, all the skeleton things, my mom fucking bought them for me. She found them. Someone was selling them cheap. So she got them for me. But yeah, check this out. It looks cool. Purple lights. Yeah, I got my spiders up. Yeah, I'm not finished yet even. So, but yeah, it is a lot of work. I guess it's not that bad though. I don't have a lot of spare time, and I've still been able to get it done, just little by little. And I'm a gay guy, so I like interior design. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, maybe one more night we'll do a decorating night. I'll have like certain shit planned or something that I have left to do. I don't have much shit outside. Because yeah, there's supposed to be another storm coming through this weekend. So I haven't put up, I have all that webbing I bought. I showed you all how much fucking webbing I bought. I got a Van Gogh up there. But yeah, I bought that fucking webbing. Still haven't been able to put it out on my porches. So yeah, we'll see how bad this storm fucks shit up. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I hadn't seen Stein's full set. He did a really good job. That was a great fucking political based set. I really liked it a lot. Those were the fucking dog joke. Unfortunately, most of the best jokes he leaked on Bubba's show. He should have leaked one joke. But yeah, because I thought it was fucking great. But unfortunately, the best ones, I feel like I saw them coming because I knew them already. But those are well written jokes. That shit is really good. I wonder if JVT. I know JVT does a lot of stand up stuff. I wonder if he helped him write any of that. But either way, fucking awesome job for Stein. I hope he got a good bump from that. I'm sure he did. Fucking opening for Tucker it's got to be one of his dream opportunities that he got fulfilled. So I'm happy for him. That's fucking awesome. And I waited so long to not watch it. So yeah, it's been a good night for me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the Sam Hyde stuff. I know that's a little bit alternative or whatever, a little bit fucking out there, but it's, you guys, I'm telling you, Sam Hyde's a fucking genius. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. I hope you had a wonderful time. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps. I would appreciate it. Check out the other shit on my channel. Again, I got the fucking Diddy parody. We'll play that some other night again. But yeah, go to my page and play it yourself. Please give it a share. And yeah, I should be back on Sunday for a fucking ice bath to help my fucking shoulder. And besides that, the normal stream will be back. I'll be back on Monday around 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. So yeah, I'll see you then, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the Fat Pigs royalty-free favorite? Here we go. All right, see you later, guys. I love you. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you Sunday or Monday. Love you.